it's Cassie Olberg in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. I thought I would just do a quick YouTube on the new trimmer. I'm super excited about it. Lots of fun things. I also just wanted to address the mistake that was made. I wanted to show you exactly what it is because I don't think it will affect 99.9% of the population. But I'm going to show you and you can decide for yourself. So let's just come on over. Okay, as you can see, the things that I was the most excited about are true. It has a bigger base. I often cut 6 1/4. 6 1/4 is over here. If you look at the measurements on this, this is exciting. They have them broken down so that you can see what all of these different little hashtags are. I guess they're not called hashtags. Tick marks are. All these different little tick marks. You can see exactly what they are along the way. So that's exciting because the most commonly asked question during a class is, Cassie, where's this measurement? Cassie, where's that measurement? So I no longer have that problem. I love the fact that when I bring the arm out, as you can see on the old one, I had this really long arm. And then I would have the paper there and I would tell people to put it on the table to help hold it straight, because having more of a base than over here and measuring that way for the small cuts was always the way to go. Well, now look, this is amazing. We have this big base. I like big base, if I cannot lie. So now our little arm comes up like this, and we still have our little foot to flip out. But it just has this little tiny one. And so it's going to be a lot sturdier. You're going to get a much better cut. When you go to do those little 1/8 of an inches, look what's going to happen. It's going to go so much better. We're going to measure it over. We're going to cut 1/8 of an inch on this tiny, tiny little line. And I don't even know if I'm going to need a sticky mat anymore, because look at this. Didn't even need to make my sticky mat. So it's going to be so much easier. I love it. So there's a lot to love about this new trimmer. Let's see, what else might you want to know? I think that's the main things. Okay, so now we're going to address the problem. So the problem was that whenever they did the labeling of these, which honestly, I have never used in my entire life. I don't know any of my customers that have used them in their entire life. They are just kind of there, and I didn't even know they were there. See, they were on the old one too. They just didn't have the 4x4. Never used this part of it in my life. So when they measured it, they put 4x4 here. So if you want to fix it, you can just turn that into a 5. I'm sure they're going to be sending us a cute little sticker or something that you can put there for the 4x4. But this is just a 4x5 mat instead. Yes, it was a mistake. Not going to try to make excuses. Somebody should have caught it, but they didn't. And I am very far from perfect, as I make sure I tell people all of the time so they do not expect perfection from me. So yes, it's a mistake. I can't say anything else about it except for, guess what? I've never used it in my life. I would not have known that it was there if one of my people hadn't called to say, hey, Cassie, there's a mistake on the trimmer. So obviously she uses it, and she is one of my team members. So anyway, that's it. That's what's going on with the trimmer. Everything else that we have been excited about, all the reasons that I wanted this trimmer are still good. So I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be loving it. And I will have it here in person if you're one of my people that can stop by and see it. And otherwise, I guess that's it. Ask questions, post questions, PM questions. I would be happy to answer them. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, let's come back on over. So I hope that answers your questions. I am still super duper excited about it. I probably would have gone oblivious on about my life otherwise if nobody had told me, but love the new trimmer. Love the little measurements. Love all the little tick marks. And have a great day.